Hello, everybody. Welcome to February's art chat. In this video, like all my other art chats, I'm going to review all of the art that I made during the month of February. Although not all of the art that I made in February because I was gone for a good chunk of it, and a good chunk of it I'm going to save for a dedicated sketchbook tour. So I hope that's okay. I did do a little flip through at Art Hang Party this past Thursday. So if you want to see a little sneak peek, you can check that out. But also, the sketchbook tour should be pretty juicy. I was in Tokyo for a little over a week. So it's a Tokyo dedicated sketchbook dedicated to our trip. But I'll show you everything else that I did. I'll do a flip through of my daily self-portraits, even though I have some to catch up on. Yeah, cool. Let's start. So, Art Hang Party, if you don't know, is a weekly live hour-ish long art making session full of fast-paced drawing and a lot of fun. Happens every Thursday here on YouTube live at 7 p.m. Eastern time, and every week we do a different theme. And on February the 1st, I pre-recorded an Art Hang Party session. So I was away for one Thursday and then just got home. Anyway, I pre-recorded 2 weeks of it, 2 sessions, and the first session was figure drawing. And funny story, I actually lost the recording of this session. So here are my sketches from that. So I had to do it again. You'll see my second attempt. I think these look much better than how I felt doing them at the time. So I think it was a kind of a blessing that my my recording got lost. And I think that's the end of it. So that was the first. On the second, I went into my big Royal Talons sketchbook. This is the big one. And I think this is, yes, an Introvert Drawing Club replay. So Beth Spencer runs Introvert Drawing Club. That feels better. So Beth Spencer runs Introvert Drawing Club. She does twice monthly live Zoom drawing sessions, and it is very fun, very nice. And I did part of a replay dedicated to horses because she had a theme of horses for the month of January. And I used granulating watercolors and Inktense pencils. Cute. On the third, I worked in this Pith sketchbook. It's very nice, very nice. Stickers from Teresa Barroso. I wanted to practice drawing for my trip, and so I pulled up some photos from last year's trip to Japan and just had fun playing with watercolor. Straight watercolor, no sketching, very fun. Have not played with this straight watercolor, no sketching in my actual travel sketchbook, but that's okay. Maybe there's still time. I still have a lot of pages to fill. So on the 4th, I had fun with Neocolor 2s. Actually, Neocolors, I should say. I think this is a mix of 1 and 2s. Drawing this beautiful photo that Jessica, the sword in the Sewn, shared in the Art Hang Party Discord. And it was fun, really fun, trying to capture the reflections in the water and stuff. Just super meditative to work on. That's it in that sketchbook. That was what? The 4th, the 5th, the 6th. Who knows? Who knows? On the 7th, I pre-recorded the Art Hang Party Master Studies session, so I'll show you those. It was really nice. We had 20 minutes to do each one, and the replay for that is up on my channel. On the 8th, I think I joined live. Hippo Fate the Truck has weekly live drawing sessions here on YouTube at 12 p.m. Eastern Time on Sundays. She's based in France, so 6 p.m. her time, I believe. And I did these digital drawings using a digital rainbow pencil, which was really fun. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did that one live. Next day, on the 8th, I sewed this little pouch, quilted it using my leftover quilting fabric. I still had some squares cut out left over, and it's to hold my camera that I took on vacation. It worked out really super well. Super well. The next day, on the 9th, I macrameed the strap using some paracord. And I did this during just a chill hangout session with Debbie Draws Funny through her Weirdo Drawing Club over on Discord. So yeah, it was just a nice chill time trying to remember how to actually macrame. It's one of the things I used to do before art came into my life. I actually stopped because we got a puppy and it was impossible to macrame with a puppy. Hard with cats, impossible with a puppy. Anyway, I couldn't find a camera bag to fit this. This is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Just a really fun little camera that works great. And yeah, I couldn't find a nice little bag to carry it around with me, so I made one, and yeah, I'm really, really happy with the way that it turned out. Even though I didn't film like a ton on my trip, I still have to edit that vlog and share that with everybody. But yeah, if you can't find what you're looking for, just make it. Sewing is a literal superpower, and I love it. What's next? Oh, I missed an art hang party. So on the 5th, my little numbers get hidden. We had our second annual February session with Missy Maxwell and Michelle Ray, Mischievous Red Fox, over on Instagram. I'll link their Instagrams below so that you can check them out. And yeah, it was just a super fun session drawing bird people. Got a little bit sillier as we went, which is very fun. And that's the end of this sketchbook, which I am also due for a sketchbook tour so maybe I'll do that after this. And I have another sketchbook to do, so maybe I'll do them together. We'll see. On the 12th was another art hang party. See, every Thursday. The theme for this one was Mardi Gras, and art hang party friends Olinda and Lisa and Marcy shared photos for it, which is always fun. Really nice when we have a bit of a collaborative session, just like the February one. And for this one, we did color first. So we had, I think it was 5 minutes to capture all the color. And then we went back over each reference for 2 minutes to add the detail and the line work. Yeah, just super fun. A little abstracty. I still really love how this seafood boil, whatever you call it, came out very, very loose. And yeah, the cake. Anyway, that was fun. On the 13th, I pre-recorded re-recorded the art hang party figure drawing session. So these are what I did. I think I'm showing in reverse order from what we actually drew in the session, but lessons I learned is to have multiple drawing materials in front of you, because if one thing isn't working, then you can just pick up something else and go and not get too down on yourself. And I also did it on like just a big sheet of drawing paper that I cut up, so like zero pressure paper. I mean, art hang party is just for fun and practice anyway. That one turned out really nicely. So there should be zero pressure, but yeah, figure drawing isn't something that I do a lot of. I've basically only done it at Art Hang Party or during a Scribble Brigade session with Sophie McPike. But yeah, definitely something I would love to do in person, to take some figure drawing classes. Except, I don't know, if there's anybody from Toronto who knows of a good, affordable place to do figure drawing, please let me know. Or if you want to start a figure drawing club, we can do that too. So those were those. On the 14th, I had to run some errands. I actually went to pick up a coat that I took to Japan, which was perfect. And I had intentions to draw people on the subway, but I really only drew this one person. And then on the 14th, I pulled up a replay again of an introvert drawing club session of artists and their cats. And we had 10 minutes. I think it was 10 minutes for each of these. And I thought I could do a value study in 10 minutes, which was a little bit lofty. So thankfully it was a replay and I could pause for a couple minutes. I think it was only like 3 extra minutes. So a 13-minute value study, which I think turned out pretty nice. And then for the next one, this is Stephen King. This is an artist called Herbert Tobias, I think. Tobiers, something like that. I can't read my writing. And this is Stephen King. And for this one, I decided to just sketch it. So I used 2 different colors of pencil. And then afterward, I just added in the background. So yeah. I talked a lot last month about doing value studies. I did a lot of self-portraits in like a monochromatic value study sort of way. And I just think it's one of those magic ways of capturing likeness. Yeah. I don't know if you know what that guy looks like, but that's exactly what he looks like. And then we went on vacation. And then everything else that I did during the rest of February and up to now, today's March 7th, is in here basically. So I'm not going to show you. So stay tuned for the sketchbook tour of that. I will show you my self-portraits for February. Again, I have a couple of missing days in here because I didn't take a selfie to use as reference for my self-portrait. So I need to figure out a good way to fill it in. I have some pictures of me like holding things, so technically my hand would be a representation. There's me in my little camera pouch. Also, I know self-portraits don't actually have to be like of my face or of me in any way. They can be things that represent me. So perhaps I can pick an object or something that I saw or found on that day to kind of fill it in. Here now I'm doing kind of filling in from photos from the trip. Got this really nice gold paint. Oh, this was a fun one to do. A single line of a big group of people. There I am way up at the top. That's Ray. It's very cute. Catch up. Oh man, I have quite a few. This one I did with 2 stamps. One strawberry stamp that I bought last year, and then I bought a little cat. Little cat stamps. It was very silly. And then I think this is the end of February. Feeling a little bit jet lagged. And that is everything that I made for the most part during the month of February, with the exception of my Tokyo sketchbook, which you'll see. That's it. That's all. March should be pretty good. I'm hoping to finish the sketchbook pretty quickly. I think I'm going to filling in some of the pages just because I haven't done like a paint with me, draw with me, kind of just like chill video session or like drawing session, not like live, just like record myself making something in my sketchbook. So I think I will do that at some point. But I also need to edit the Tokyo vlog and get that out because that's something that I want to do. Anyway, I always pick a favorite of what I made during the month, and with the exception of my Tokyo sketchbook, which will just be like a treasure in and of itself, I think the camera pouch is my favorite, is my favorite thing that I made in February. I don't know. It's so cool. And like, can't wait to take my camera out some more so that I can use my pouch. If you have a favorite of anything that I made, I would love to hear it. If you have a favorite of anything that you made during the month of February, please let me know. I love to hear what everybody gets up to. And yeah, I will see you very soon. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.